Yes, what's happening, people? And welcome back to GavGoesIn. So we carry on our Next Gen 50. As we know, best 50 young players in world football under the age of 21. And that brings us on to, I think I look at Turkey. Turkey have got two players that are going to be the next two we're going to discuss. First one we're going to talk about is a player at Juventus, has a number 10 on his back. And if we look at previous number 10s of years gone by at Juventus, you think of the likes of Alessandro Del Piero, you think of Paul Pogba, Paulo Dybala, and now we have Kenan Yildiz, Turkey's Kenan Yildiz. And I think Yildiz, for me, in terms of the wide players out there that play out from the left, inverted, for me, he's one of the best up-and-coming young talents out there. And I think getting him out of Juventus is going to be very, very difficult. Giving him that number 10, giving him that responsibility, I think Yildiz thrives with that as well. I think there's still a lot of improvement in Yildiz's game. But I think in terms of the quality that he has, in terms of his age, I think, what's he now? 20 years of age, I think he might be. I think he made his debut at 18, I think, for Juventus. So yeah, listen, I think Yildiz for me is someone that I believe you're looking at probably one of the best up and coming wide players in the game, and I think in terms of the wide players that we see today, I look at a lot of the players are very, very the same. I think Yildiz is a bit different, very highly technical, a great ball carrier as well from deep. I think someone of his stature as well in terms of the strength on the ball, is very, very impressive as well. You don't see him get shot off the ball too often. He's quite direct as well. And he has a very good shot on him as well. So, yeah, he's someone for me that, I think if I look at my club, Man United, he wouldn't suit United's team because United don't play wingers at the moment, But I think if United were looking for someone that's an attacking midfielder left, or a left winger, then he's someone that definitely will be on the radar of not just Manchester United, but many teams. So, yeah, I think Turkey, they have him, they have Arda Güler as well. And they have some promising players coming through, man. And I think it's spearheaded by those two, And I think going forwards, Juventus, as we know, they haven't been the same Juventus of years gone by. But I think with the likes of Yildiz, they got Francisco Conceição, who I'm a massive fan of as well, on the other side. I think definitely Yildiz will be part of the Juventus team that they hope will be steering him back in the right direction. And as I said, I think Yildiz being only 20, I think how many appearances has Yildiz got? So 80 appearances for Juventus with a return of 13 GA, which to be fair isn't great. So he'll want to be improving on that. And for Turkey, he's got 21 caps and 2 goals. So I think there's definitely a lot of room for improvement for Kenan Yildiz. Again, a player that's very versatile as well, that can play on the right if need be, but predominantly plays on the left-hand side. But yeah, I think in terms of his GA, which, again, I'm not a massive fan of GA, but I think if you're a wide player, your GA should be a lot higher than that personally, But I think, again, as he gets more experienced, as he, gets older and just starts, commanding a regular spot for both Turkey and for Juventus, and starts to show what he's all about, I think that will go up naturally, But I think, yeah, he's someone to watch out for, definitely. And, who knows? Maybe someone that could figure in the Ballon d'Or list as well in the future. I think he's got all the tools to be that kind of player. Do I see him coming to the Premier League? Do you know what? I think he's someone that could end up in the Premier League. But it's going to be a hard task trying to get him out of Juventus, because Juventus are not going to want to lose a player of that quality, that ability. So, yeah, he's someone definitely to watch, And I think Juventus have got a very, very, very good player there. So, yeah, we'll see how he gets on. But guys, let me know what you think. Let me know if you think Kenan Yildiz, you know, is someone that in the future will be one of the best players in the world in his position. Do you think Juventus let him go, or is he going to stay there for the majority of his career? You know, is a Premier League move on the cards for him? Let me know in the comments after this, after it's ended. And again, as always, make sure you smash the like button. Make sure you sub to the channel. And as I say, keep your comments coming in. Keep your support coming in. Much appreciated. But yeah, let me know what you think of Juventus and Turkey's Kenan Yildiz. Big up yourselves. Take it easy.